Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here today for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising's horoscope for the month of August and September. So we are starting this reading out on the new moon in Virgo on August 23rd and going until the new moon eclipse in Virgo on September 21st. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Cancer. Please like and subscribe. I've got some cool links down below. Please check those out and share this video with anyone you know who may want to live their lives more in sync with the rhythms of the universe. Let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. So Cancer, this new moon on August 23rd is in the sign of Virgo. This is your third house. This is your siblings, the community, the environment that you don't choose. A lot of times this also represents our cars and short trips. This is a new start that we are anxious to get started, anxious for it to happen. We are strongly and impulsively wanting to do this. However, as soon as this new moon starts, it is stopped or rearranged by Uranus. So the moon almost immediately comes into a square to Uranus, and then on Sunday, the sun comes into a square to Uranus. So whatever this new start is, and this could be car troubles, something to do with the neighborhood or siblings, whatever this new start, new beginning is, it is instantly frustrated by this square to Uranus. So Uranus has recently moved into your 12th house. This has probably brought you a level of anxiety that you are not used to. You may be having some mental and psychic flashes that are not normal. Uranus in the 12th house can also bring brilliant ideas. With this new moon, though, it's probably setting off a level of anxiety, and whatever you wanted this new start to be, all of a sudden you're feeling anxious and fearful about it. This is taking place on the 23rd and the 24th. It's kind of a frustrating weekend. Then on Monday, August 25th, Venus moves in to Leo. So this is your second house. This is the house of finances. This is the things you value, the things that you own. This is like going to the store and everything there is cute. This is very much being a little lazy with the finances, not taking care of the checkbook, and going shopping and finding lots of cute stuff. So enjoy this energy, Cancer. It's going to be there for the next few weeks. Also, as soon as Venus enters Leo, it makes a trine to Saturn. So Saturn has recently entered your 10th house. This is work, career. There's been maybe a new boss, some new structures, new rules. Probably not been a lot of fun. And Venus moving into the second house of finances is causing the structure at work to be okay. It's causing it to be a little fun, a little understandable. This is a fast-moving energy. That is on August 25th. Then on August 26th, as you may know, all the outer planets have recently shifted signs since last November. So they are all in 0, 1, or 2 degrees of a sign. And on the 26th, Venus continues her journey and touches each one of them. So in the morning, she sextiles Uranus. Then she forms a trine to Neptune, and at the end of the day, she is opposing Pluto. That's a lot of energy, and this is all going on in your finances, Cancer. So just expect there to be a little bit of drama around money that day, maybe around family values, things that you own. But August 26th should be a pretty interesting day. Put that on your calendar. Then on August 28th, Neptune, which has also recently moved into your 10th house, it's providing a little bit of sensitivity at work. This can also bring about the vibe of art or spirituality in regards to work. Neptune is going retrograde and makes a sextile to Uranus. So something about this new sensitivity at work is bringing about a level of anxiety for you. And Cancer, this is going to be hard to see. Anytime Neptune's involved, it's hard to see the energies anyways. We may feel them, we may sense them, but to actually see the results and what's going on isn't a lot of times very clear. And with Uranus being in your 12th house, the house of the subconscious mind, it's going to be difficult to see these energies. They are coming together on the 28th though. Maybe in a few days you can reflect back on it and see what was going on. Also during this time, you are starting to feel some tensions at work with the structure. On September 1st, Saturn retrogrades back into the sign of Pisces. So Pisces is your 9th house. This is higher learning. This is the long game, your future callings, long distance travel to foreign countries, different cultures. And you may feel like there's a block there all of a sudden on the 1st. Like it's a little bit more difficult to travel, a little bit more difficult to learn. Saturn's going to be there for a few months, so this is a longer term transit, but that shift does take place on September 1st. Then on September 2nd, Mercury moves into Virgo. So Virgo is once again that 3rd house. This is the community. This is your siblings. It's going to be a lot easier to take trips, short distance car rides. It's going to be easier to communicate with your neighbors, with your siblings. This is an excellent time to pick up a book and read it. Mercury is moving pretty fast in the sky right now and is only going to be in Virgo for about 2.5 weeks. So definitely utilize this energy, Cancer, and have some conversations with your neighbors and siblings. Then on the 3rd and 4th, we're feeling the energy build up. Mars is coming into a square to Jupiter, which is in your 1st house, Cancer. So Mars is going through your 4th house. This is family, home, upbringing. It has felt good to be in the home recently. You have felt recharged whenever you go home. This is also has the potential of bringing conflict in the house, competition among family members. And on the 4th, Mars coming to a square to Jupiter can easily trigger anger or the need to be lazy and just kind of take a nap. This is going to be happening in regards to how you present to the world and your family. So these are the areas of life that are going to be affected. But just be aware that energy comes to a head on September 4th. Then around midnight on September 5th, Uranus stations. So that's a word that astrologers use to say that it is standing still in the sky right before it changes direction. So Uranus is getting ready to go retrograde. When a planet stations, the energy is heightened. So Uranus is in that 12th house. You are probably going to be having psychic flashes. It's probably going to be pretty difficult to sleep that night. There may be a level of anxiety hanging over you, and it's going to be strongest on the 5th and the 6th, Cancer. So just be aware of that. This is a temporary thing. Then on September 7th, Cancer, there is an eclipse in the sign of Pisces. So this is taking place in your 9th house. Uranus standing still, causing, that bit of anxiety. This is an emotional eclipse. So this is a full moon eclipse in the sign of Pisces. We are releasing something emotional. This looks a lot like forgiveness. This is in your 9th house. So I don't know if there has been a guru, teacher, another culture that you have felt has hurt you or hindered you. This is also around higher learning. But there's going to be some sort of emotional release or forgiveness in regards to these subjects. You're going to be feeling this energy build up about a week beforehand, and it's still going to be lingering up to about a week afterwards. So just be aware of this, Cancer. Then on September 11th, the Sun sextiles Jupiter. So the Sun is going through your 3rd house. This is the community, neighbors, siblings, and it makes this friendly, forced connection with Jupiter. Probably something in the neighborhood, a man or a masculine energy is just going to have some sort of interaction with you that lights you up, that brightens you, that just makes your day, and you're going to feel good about it. This is a beautiful energy. It is a fast-moving energy, but definitely go for a walk in the neighborhood on the 11th, and you'll enjoy yourself, Cancer. Then on the 12th and 13th, we have a Mercury cazimi. So this is when the planet Mercury lines up with the Sun. It's said to be in the heart of the Sun. The Sun is imbuing its energy and powers through Mercury, and brilliant ideas from the divine are sprinkled around the planet, solutions to problems, aha moments. This is an excellent time to meditate, to journal, pray, just to have a little bit of quiet time to hear your thoughts. This is a very fast-moving energy. It is available to us on the West Coast from 11:30 p.m. on the 12th to 9:30 a.m. on the 13th, and then it will be there from 2:30 a.m. on the East Coast to 12:30 p.m. on the East Coast on September 13th. So just be aware of those times. If you can, journal, meditate, listen to your thoughts. It's a really beneficial time, Cancer. Then on the 15th, Venus sextiles Mars. So Venus and Mars are considered the planets of the lovers. So this is definitely romantic, fun, beautiful energy. Venus is still in your second house of finances, the things you own. Mars is still in your fourth house of home and family. You're probably shopping, finding some cute home decor that day. It's also excellent date night energy. So I know it's a Monday night, but still, grab your lover, cook them a home-cooked meal, and just enjoy these energies together. It's going to be a beautiful night. Then on September 18th, Mercury moves into Libra. This is your fourth house. This is going to make it easier to get things organized in your home. This is going to make it easier to have conversations with your family members, to think about your upbringing, to think about how you want your home to actually be, how you want your family to function. This energy of Mercury in Libra is there for the next 3 weeks, so definitely utilize this energy, Cancer. Then on September 19th, Venus moves into Virgo. So this is that third house. This is your siblings, your community, your neighbors, short trips. So Venus is allowing you to enjoy those neighbors just a little bit more, enjoying that brother or sister just a little bit more. This will be a fun area to lean into over the next few weeks, Cancer. But then, on the 20th, Venus squares Uranus. So something about having fun with your siblings, with your neighbors, kind of triggers an anxiety moment. It temporarily cuts it off or halts the flow of the fun. This is a fast-moving energy, but just know that's going to take place on the 20th. Then on the 21st, we have a shift. We have an eclipse in Virgo in that third house. So we're going to be feeling this energy build about the week beforehand. It's still going to be there up to a week afterwards. And there's going to be some sort of change or shift in third house matters. This is that community you don't choose. These are your siblings. This is basic learning, car trips. There's going to be some sort of change in thinking or an actual change in the environment. Now, we tried to have a new start in this area about a month ago, and it got thwarted with those squares to Uranus. With the way the energies are playing out in the sky during this eclipse, this is a very forceful shift. This is something you want so bad, you want the change so bad, that we're willing to walk over people, to push people aside. There is a very forceful, sort of controlling, demeaning energy with this eclipse. And it's not just happening to you, Cancer, it's happening all over the world. It's a little bit of an ugly, forceful energy. So just be aware of that. Know that's going to be happening, and that eclipse is on the 21st. So we are now at the end of this horoscope reading for the month. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Thank you, Cancer.